Hello, you guys. How are you, all of you, this evening? I wanted to come on and do pick a card for this solar eclipse energy. So I have 3 piles for my tea leaf cards, my tea leaf reading cards. And then I will go ahead and pull clarity for each of the cards that we do pull. I also wanted to go ahead and do an overall energy for each pile as well. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of still iffy on which deck I wanted to choose. Let me see here. Well, since it is just concerning astrology, let's go ahead and pull one from the astrology deck. Please remember for each pile and what this is concerning for this. Let me see here. Sorry guys, got a little chopped up there. So 1 card each concerning the energy for this solar eclipse planning to take place on the 17th of July, which will affect us for quite some time. Right now it is an energy of closing out cycles that no longer line up with the path that we are choosing. You guys, I'm moving stuff all over the place. I'm all over the place. So, I mean, it is definitely a major energy. If there's people you've been struggling with for quite some time, you guys haven't been communicating, you may get like a phone call or a text from this person. And, I honestly feel like how you react to this person trying to reconnect with you or contact you, communicate with you, will kind of determine for the both of you on how to proceed forward with this energy. Even though I want to say sometimes people come back, especially with it being a Mercury retrograde, pretty much for the most of us, this will be a confirmation that it's okay to go ahead and close this door. This person hasn't really changed much, or you guys just aren't vibing on the same frequency, which is okay. Sometimes it can be painful in the end, but please remember everything does always work out as universe, spirit plans. Okay. What else did I want to say? I think that was it. Definitely feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe if this does resonate with you. If you have any feedback or comments that you want to leave below, definitely feel free to. I read them all, even though I haven't been getting very many lately. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Overall energy for pile 1 regarding the energy for the solar eclipse taking place on July 16th and 17th. Pile number 1, please. Nothing wants to come out. Pile number 1, please. Okay, we'll just wait until it's ready. Pile number 1, please, regarding the solar eclipse energy taking place on July. It's a lot of cards, but I'll show you guys anyway. Maybe we should just keep them all. Oops. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start right now. I will move pile 3 and pile 2 out of the way. If you guys can see that. It's pile 1. We'll just lay this right on top. Scoot these over a little bit more. I know the energies have been so crazy lately. I mean, my energy has been like a roller coaster. Just bursts of energy, and then I'm like, I just want to rest. I don't want to do the day-to-day mundane things that I am so used to just doing out of habit, which of course, don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and get some of these other decks out the way. Sit that there. Sit this here. Okay. So we have the Jupiter Abundance card for pile 1. We have Libra, balance. Mercury retrograde, invention. We could be dealing with Geminis, Libras, Sagittarius. Definitely you're being affected by this Mercury retrograde energy, especially with all the other planets retrograding right now. I believe it's Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, I think Pluto, Mercury. The energies are bizarre right now. And then we have Neptune, sacrifice, which breaks down to the 1. Okay. So right off bat, I mean, I'm with this. Okay. It's the number 7. This could be definitely dealing with relationship, plans that you've made with someone in regards to abundance, making money. You guys could have a business together, or just a firm foundation where your assets have been combined. Maybe there could be a situation where you're trying to balance your finances. I know right now with all these planets retrograding, it is prompting a lot of us to just want to spend a lot of money on just things that we've been wanting for quite some time. We're not really seeing those day-to-day boundaries that we usually place upon ourselves, but we're also being warned to be mindful of the illusions. I'm getting someone making up their face, spending money on makeup, spending money on like cars, which is not good during Mercury retrograde, to be specific. Wanting to lose 50 pounds, but getting surgery instead of wanting to put in that hard work. I want you guys to remember that right now, what you guys are putting out will be what is returned to you a few months down the line. So just be mindful of how you're treating others. This is dealing with karmic cycles. Of course, a lot of things are coming up right now for us to deal with them, what we decide to do with them. This could be affecting the 7th house for you. If you aren't familiar, you guys can always pull up your birth chart. It could also be affecting the 10th house, the 6th house, and how you see yourself, okay? And how you want others to see you, how you want others to perceive you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle some things from this first deck. One more. Well, 2 more. Regarding pile 1. Perfect. This is beautiful, you guys. There we go. That one wants to come up too. And then we have wealth on the very bottom. This is amazing, especially with you having the Jupiter abundance card, and then you're getting the 4-leaf clover of great fortune, feeling tied down under the Libra card, but overall happiness with where you have brought yourself, almost with all of us being pushed to reflect on the past. I'm getting a contentment with how a lot of things have turned out for you. Could be involving a court situation and you waiting for a finality, some type of good news. Okay, and then of course it's concerning your wealth. That's on the bottom. So I'm getting right off bat, right off bat, we're already on the 2nd row. Okay, I'm seeing it like, I'm seeing you working with bricks. Let me focus. There you go. And this is just in my mind, picture. Laying bricks, like sealing up some type of brick. Like, what is that? A masonry, someone that is able to build things. So I'm getting that you have been building yourself. Possibly outside of a relationship, almost like packing away money, packing away resources, taking those extra hours, but the person that you're with isn't aware that you have as much money as you do. In this relationship, you are feeling tied down, so I'm getting almost like saving for some type of rainy day. with Mercury retrograde coming back into play, I'm getting like an up and down energy where you are saving your finances, you're waiting for the moment where you can just kind of break ties with someone. And then when the retrograde comes back around, it's this energy of, wow, we're getting along. We're communicating. I've been asking this from this person for so long, you know, and I'm feeling a level of contentment, comfortability. You know, I can be comfortable again. I can let down my guard in this moment. I can put to the side what I have been working towards outside of this relationship. But Neptune is bringing into focus for us not to forget why we came to the conclusion of wanting to save funds, or, you know, maybe you have purchased a storage. So it's like things are great and this is how things can be, but don't forget why you began doing all of those other things. I'm not taking this as a bad energy. I don't see you being quite deceptive with this person, but of course, if it's something that they haven't asked, then you're not going to tell. I see you continuing to pay your portion of the bills, but instead of just going out and spending money as you usually would, right now you're wanting to put it away, almost like something is, like your intuition is telling you to put away some of this money for sure. You're waiting for that moment where, you know, they're moody, they're not talking to you anymore, and then you have that excuse to leave. But don't forget, in this energy, things come up, but they'll continue to come up if they're not dealt with. If being deceptive has gotten you to a certain level of satisfaction in the past, I want to tell you right now that may not work during this chaotic time, okay? With involvement of the law, I'm not so much getting a court situation, though it could be, but I'm kind of getting, make a decision and stick with it. Make a final decision and put your foot down on what it is that you're going to do. I'm getting like your spirit guides are confused because you keep going back and forth on what it is that you want to do. And I want to say time is running out. Of course, time is an illusion, but however, it's like you're manifesting a new beginning, but at the same time, you're wanting to keep that foot in the past. So just be clear on what it is that you want so that your spirit guides can know what you want as well. Okay? I do want to pull just like a final message. Let's do these. I haven't used these in so long. I have no idea what they are even called, but I just see them here and they're so hard to shuffle. That's probably why. Don't judge me, y'all. Let's do one more. This shuffle. Let's just do a final message for group 1 for the energies of the solar eclipse. Final message for the solar eclipse, please. Message for the solar eclipse for group 1. There it is. It's saying embody ancient wisdom. This could be something that has come up in previous lives for you, or maybe you watch like your parents go through this and you're being asked to do a turn of direction. Kind of separate yourself from the expectations that others have on you and really get back in touch with who you are and what it is that you want, so that the people, well, the spirits that are helping you, even people that could be helping you, are clear. I'm getting a bit of like a Stockholm syndrome, but it's definitely based around finances and what you guys have built with one another, or what you feel tied into. You guys could have a home together, credit cards, checking accounts, things of that sort. Even just like let's see these two too. A family, comfort, stability. All right. This table, I need a bigger table, y'all. Okay. Run wild for a while. Guard and protect the sacred waters of light. And move away from a difficult situation, which is just further confirmation. I don't want to say that you've been receiving advice from older people, but I'm getting more like embody the person that you want to see yourself as 7 years from now, 10 years from now, even 1 year from now, 6 months. So it's asking you to just kind of break away from these expectations and go within yourself. Because if you aren't honest with anyone else around you, you have to at least be honest with yourself. You need to guard and protect your energy. I definitely know what that means, especially with your emotions. Going back to this flowers card, feeling in the moment that you guys will just be okay. But you could have been doing this for the last 10 years. And you know deep within yourself that this, when it's good, it's good. And when it's bad, it's bad. And when it's bad, you want to leave. But when this person is doing the things that you've been asking all along, it's like you totally push everything else back off to the side, almost putting you in a very karmic situation if you're to just break ties due to someone having an attitude or a mishap or a fight. That's karmic ties that you're creating, instead of just saying, hey, speaking up and telling this person this just doesn't work anymore. It's saying move away from a difficult situation. Before you do, be honest with yourself, what you want and where you want to see yourself, and continue to work towards that goal. Don't allow others to push you off that path, okay? So that's it for group 1. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go on and move to group 2. Okay. I'll shuffle these one more time before we start. And again, if group 1 wasn't resonating with you, let's go ahead and just see what you have for group 2. Put these away and go ahead and go to group 2. Let's clear all this out. Let's put group 1 away. Put that back. All right. Stick that back in there. All right. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and get started with group 2. Please tell me the energies for pile number 2 that will be regarding the solar eclipse taking place on the 16th through the 17th. We have blessings on top. Sorry guys, my throat just got super dry all of a sudden. Could be blessings coming through friends or acquaintances that we are getting to know. 4th house roots. Please tell me the overall energy for pile number 2 regarding this solar eclipse energy coming up for all of us, please. So that goes back. One more card, please, for pile number 2. And we have Mars, force at the bottom. You could be dealing with an Aries. I'm getting Taurus or just any masculine energy in your life. So this could be for males and females. Let's go ahead and push this up here. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure you guys can see that. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Time to act, but I wasn't ready. It doesn't want to. Let's leave this out. It doesn't want to go back in. So let me just see here. Okay, we have 4th house roots, which breaks down to the number 10. We have Black Moon Lilith, which breaks down to the number 3. And then we have South Node, which breaks down into the number 6, which is, of course, karmic debts, and actions coming back in order to be corrected, okay? This could be, okay. So I started doing the, which I don't know. I don't have any allergies or anything, and now I'm like all over the place. And now I'm having a hard time speaking. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out there that there could be a lot of miscommunications, a lot of secrets and things not being spoke about within a family unit. Someone that you have had a child with or have decided to build a foundation with. Of course, they're telling me that this relationship is very karmic for you. Especially with it being in the South Node, it could definitely be with a Capricorn person. Okay. We had Lion, Time to Act, come out. So some type of action is definitely being needed regarding this situation. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Something that took place in February or will be taking place by February. Okay. And then we have Pale, time to get out of this situation. Sorry. At the bottom of the deck, it's not really working, you guys. I can't get it to focus. Okay. Some type of action was taken 8, 9, 10 between October and February of this year. Or it could be coming up for you now that the solar eclipse is taking place. It says control your anger with lightning or you will be sorry. Now it's focusing. And then we have Rose, romance is in the air. Then we have someone is leaving your life. Which, of course, the South Node represents exit anyways. Karmic situations are closing out. Endings are taking place. People aren't really sticking around for, what doesn't serve their path at this time. Even if they aren't spiritually inclined, I feel like deep down a lot of us knows that it's just time to break free from these things that don't really click anymore. Even if it did before, we're being called to do something about it, to take action. So I'm getting, with there being things withheld right now from you or the other person, it's almost like a built up anger. Someone is not communicating. Someone is keeping things from you. I'm getting like a husband type energy. The masculine energy in this situation is hiding a lot of things, possibly in regards to someone else they could be dating or seeing or sleeping with at this time. And you have just, I'm sorry, I did not mean to say it like that. And you have just been kind of sitting back and watching this masculine energy just kind of do whatever they want. And it's something that you have just accepted because at least they provide. At least they come home at night. At least they still tell you they love you. At least you guys haven't gotten a divorce. So that must mean something. It's giving me the picture of Neptune right now. Just regarding those illusions again. Maybe not even all the way illusions because it's something that you are feeling. Even if you're not able to see it physically, you are, you feel it even though you're not able to see it physically. But it's coming out in other ways. Maybe towards your children, maybe towards the people that are still there to support you, or maybe in a passive aggressive way, which in the end pushes this person further back from you in the first place. I'm getting, if you don't stand for anything, people will, if you don't stand up for yourself, people will, I don't know, maybe we'll come back to that. But definitely, I mean, the message is there. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to take action, because in you having a lack of respect for yourself, this person has a lack of respect for you as well. There's no accountability in this at this time. You don't hold this person accountable. And I'm getting people around you see this. And they're just like, well, she doesn't, or he, this person doesn't give me the rope that they give this person. But should I be giving this person so much respect if they let everybody else run over them? I don't know. I'm seeing that too. But just under this, you guys, it's with the rose. Romance is in the air. You have deep, deep feelings for this person. But I'm also getting a sense of an empty love for this person. It's something that's not reciprocated towards you or for you. It's you give this love, and then they turn around, transmute it, and is able to give it to someone else. And it's a very sad energy, but also hopeless, as if you feel like there's nothing you can do to change the situation, nothing you can do to break free from the situation. It's like a hopelessness, okay? With it being South Node and being under the empty chair, it's someone is leaving this situation. Someone is coming up and making a final decision to just walk away from this. And I'm getting strongly that it could actually be the male energy. Maybe they're realizing that just kind of dragging you through this situation is making you bitter. Okay? So either you're waking up and realizing that you just can't do this anymore, or this other person is. Okay? It's very, very sad, you guys. So let's go ahead and pull a final message for group 2. Pile 2. I'm moving everything all over the place again. It says, be courageous, truth conquers all. Falling apart today, you guys. I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde is in full effect. All of the bloopers that could take place have been taking place. Okay? But it says, be courageous. Truth conquers all. And it's right over this Lion card of time to act. Any more messages for pile 2 for the solar eclipse? Any other messages for pile 2 for the solar eclipse? Okay, you guys have a lot of cards here. Let's just take them. Okay. So I have a new door is opening. Step over the threshold. It's time to adapt to a new situation, which I'm getting like almost like evolving, okay? Seek wisdom from someone that's older than you, the elder. Find and hold your own power, okay? This is definitely regarding a relationship where you guys have known each other for a really long time, okay? I'm getting the 10 to 12 year thing again. Things may not have always been this way, but they have. You're just able to finally see it now that this other person's affections are not being turned towards you. You're almost like a pattern, whereas you may have thought you were special. You're seeing this person kind of give all of these things that you thought they could only provide for you. With the be courageous, truth conquers all, I'm not getting just a communication or a tower action. I'm almost getting like a coming to an honest realization with yourself, where it's like put down the illusions, the lies you've been telling yourself in order to remain in this situation where this person is giving you nothing. It's saying a new door is opening and it's time to step over the threshold. You may have opportunities and communications coming into you right now, other people wanting to hang out, people asking you if you've ever thought about changing a career. It's definitely communication. Are you thinking about changing a career? Maybe you should come back home. Opportunities that allow you to travel. I'm going to say in an airplane. So wherever you're going, it's not like a ride down the street, but more of an airplane to an opportunity or city or state that you never thought about moving to before. Maybe some type of research coming in. Maybe you are intuitively being asked to do some type of research on different locations and where you can get certain ideas and projects off the ground. Definitely evolving and allowing a part of you to die with this person. I'm getting a lot of sacrifice, just letting things go that bring you heartache or burden, and just being asked to look outside of the possibilities that you thought that you could get. Like, I only can do this because I never received that degree, or I never finished this, so we just kind of limit ourselves. Like, no one's going to hire me if I don't have the degree. Like, that's not true. Or maybe that's just not the direction you should be going. But it's time to just kind of separate yourself again. We're getting that as a common theme, to separate from even the people you trust the most for a moment. And this could just be at night when everyone is sleeping, and really just be honest with yourself. If you are not sure about what direction you should be going, I don't want to say take advice from anyone right now, but you could have a father figure, a grandpa, someone, in your family, or, just the older man where you ring up his groceries on Saturdays, and really just pay attention to what these people are saying. I'm not getting that they're coming out with downright advice, but rather telling a story of their situation or something they went through in the past, and you just kind of allowing all of that to flow through you, and you taking the pieces that stick out for you, that alternate universe, that alternate direction of what you think you should be doing. I'm definitely picking up detour signs, the flashing lights, road is closed, and you just having to do that detour, and your GPS won't pick up the direction, but you have to trust that where you're going is going to get you to that ultimate goal. Take time to really think about your ultimate goals for yourself and your family, your children, if you have them. Even though there's things that this person is keeping from you, almost being able to really just let it go and accept that there may be things that you never find out. Because I notice when we let that part go of the what don't I know, things just start popping out anyways, or it wouldn't have been beneficial for us to know. And Spirit definitely knows when to spill the beans, okay? Take your power back. Allow this person to walk out of your life, regardless of how much they mean to you. You have to believe and understand that this is something that you can conquer on your own. Look at this person and their energy as a mountain, an obstacle that came up for a purpose, a reason, and now it's time to leave them behind. Because I'm getting a lot of the energy from the other person is that they're okay with the way things are going right now, and they definitely don't plan on changing at all. Not at all. I'm getting Pisces and Capricorn and Taurus. Okay. Of course, those could just be energies of those zodiac signs, because I'm actually not pulling any signs for this situation. But if you're dealing with someone that's stuck in their ways and you feel this pull to want to break free from it, then start doing that. Okay. I'm almost getting this thing with sometimes when we don't make decisions, the decision is made for us. Okay. So you don't always want to be the person that is scrambling once a tower hits. if you feel it in your heart and your soul and your gut, then start preparing for that. Okay? But it's time to build your confidence back up. This person has completely taken advantage of that. Okay? Let's shuffle those. Let's do one more. My struggle shuffle. All right. Go ahead and put away pile 2. And let's get rid of these astrology cards here. All right. And so I hope some of that resonated for some of you. I know with the pick of cards, you kind of have to listen through to see what messages, actually resonate. But sometimes it's more detailed, more thorough than just doing each individual signs. There's so many key factors that play into that. And if you aren't aware of your moon or rising sign, it can kind of leave you stuck and making the wrong decisions when you do the individual signs. Let's put away pile 2 and go to pile 3. Pile 3. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely am interested in hearing if any of this, connects with you guys. I know a lot of us, with all of these different changes coming about, a lot of us are going through a lot of the same stuff, regardless of if, the names and the setting changes, the energy remains the same. It could be with a male and female relationship. It could be with mother-daughter, son and mother. You just kind of have to take it as it resonates. We all have those people that are very important to us. Sometimes we put them before us as individuals, but it's time for us to start thinking about ourselves now. Okay. All right, pile 3. Here we are. I'm gonna lay these here. Please tell me the energy for group 3 regarding the solar eclipse energy taking place July 16th through the 17th. Gosh, okay. We have Aquarius, I know. Chiron healing. And Sagittarius, I see. Let's do more. Any other additional messages for group 3, please? Any other additional messages for group 3? Let's keep that one too. I have moon at the bottom. Again, we have Neptune, the number 10, sacrifice. This could be concerning a mother figure, baby mama, a wife, as well, but also just speaking on how we feel as far as emotions, possibly for this person or towards a specific situation that has deep emotional ties to it. Okay. The moon is going to be in Cancer, which is very interesting. Actually, oh my gosh. The moon is going to be in Capricorn, so some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, especially with Saturn coming out with truth. Let's see what we got. We have 5, 8, 3, 1, 6. Some of us could have a lot of inner struggles with communications or just in our conviction and what we know. Some of us could be unbending, unwilling to compromise in our convictions. Could be, really all the signs are here. It's here. Struggles with communications, like I said, just in regards to what you hold as truth. I'm getting ego issues, what you've known and have grown to know as in regards to what is truth. We're being asked to heal this aspect of our lives. It's definitely concerning friends, or acquaintances that we may have. Of course, it could be within the workplace as well. I'm getting a lot of coming to reality type situations, especially with, I'm seeing Uranus, even though Uranus is not here right now. I keep hearing communications, how we speak to others, how we allow others to speak to us. Maybe a degrading energy when we speak to certain people that we may have, say, a lack of respect for, not in agreement with how they make their decisions. How we view certain situations, and of course, our way is not always the highway, but almost sacrificing people, losing people over what we know to be true, and unbending and unwilling right now. We could be dead set on knowing how a specific person is, but I'm getting you'd rather believe the lie than come out of your comfort zone in order to believe something else, in order to have this new beginning. Working really hard on keeping a specific person out, or to keep a specific situation secret or hidden. I'm also seeing like sexually transmitted diseases. Yeah, we are, especially with Saturn being in the South Node right now, a lot of things are coming up for us to release. A lot of people are not wanting to release this. I'm getting so much resistance. Look, we have dogs, friends. It says getting together with friends, which I think we said that. Pig, be aware of greed. Overindulgence. Cat, a two-paced friend. This is definitely regarding acquaintances and people we know to trust, not wanting to believe a specific truth. There's obstacles to overcome, but of course these are hills, they're not mountains, okay? Card for Aquarius, please. Here, a card for Aquarius. And the owl, good advice from a wise person. That's under the Aquarius card. If you're being asked to look at a specific situation in a different light, of course, all three of these piles were telling us that we needed to, really pay attention to our elders, people that are older than us, people that have gone through these experiences. Even though it may be outside of your comfort zone and outside of what you've been doing thus far, we're really being asked to take advantage of that information, of that wisdom that's being shared with us. At the bottom of the deck, it says egg, a success assured with good plans and hard work. There's a relationship that has been either left behind, kind of pushed off to the back burner, something we've not been wanting to deal with, okay? Instead of dealing with this situation that happens to be coming up for you guys, I'm getting like an overindulgence and just kind of, I'm getting traveling, eating, drinking, gluttony, almost acting as if this situation never happened, as if this person or situation never existed. So I'm getting like a rewriting over words in a book that have already been published. Everything is in stone, but you insist on writing over it with your own perspective and never really being open enough to clear the air or speak with this person in regards to how something could be healed. I don't see why you would be doing this for someone that didn't mean anything to you. You guys possibly could have a common interest. Of course, there's more common interest than just a child. That's the first one that comes to mind. I'm getting avoiding this person in order not to have to pay child support or do your part of what's needed in order to heal a situation or help something grow. Instead, you've been holding on to what you have, your assets, your emotions, your abundance, and watching this person literally suffer. This came out a long time ago. I'm getting you guys that you may have an influence. Of course, there's the alcohol, but I'm getting it someone close to you giving you bad advice. Okay, someone that doesn't want to see a specific situation healed or taken care of. Someone that doesn't really want you to move forward. Like if they know that if you guys were to have a conversation or to communicate, then that would threaten this other person's validity in your life, in your realm right now. So it's like creating illusions and just kind of throwing their 2 cents into a conversation in order to keep you confused. But I'm also getting, it's like just with this energy going on, you're going to come to this realization but still not really want to do anything about it. Almost it's like, well, it's been so long, I'd rather not even put my energy and time into that. But Spirit is asking you to. Spirit is asking you to come out of the stubborn energy and take care of your shit so that you're not dragging it with you, regardless of if you decide to be with this person or not, okay? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. You guys have, okay, talked about friends up here. We talked about healing. You have sacrifice, but also illusions. It represents the 7 of Cups. Okay, and then you have a two-faced friend. You have beware of greed. And then you have someone is undependable and insincere, the feather. And then you have parrot, which is someone will gossip about all of your fucking secrets. I did not mean to drop the F-bomb like that. But I'm getting you thrive in this chaos. I'm getting that you feel deep down the person that you're pouring all of your energy and investment into right now, you feel that there's something not right. You feel that something is missing. But then it's like, but I've lost so many people. I think I'm just going to hold on because they accept my bullshit as is, or they accept my view on things and they don't question it. But there's a reason for this. I mean, you obviously have some type of abundance that this person feels entitled to. And their position is being threatened by something or someone, some type of foundation and hard work that you have put in. And so they're willing to just tell you whatever in order for you to put that on the back burner. It's time for you to definitely orient your goals and what it is you feel like you should be doing right now. And if you have a child, that's something that definitely needs to be prioritized over any relationship that you may have. And I feel really sorry for the person dealing with this deceptive energy. You could be done with this person. Something is telling you to hold on, that they're not in their right mind state. Okay. A situation, it needs to be healed. And it's not just, a mundane work relationship or something like that. It's a karmic tie that needs to be healed in order for it to be let go of. Pluto is with Saturn right now. I'm getting just kind of hiding away your conviction in order not to deal with the situation, taking advice from definitely more than just one person. You got so many friends out here with their own opinions of the situation. You're going to look back and realize the shit is gone, and now there's nothing you can do about it because you were so busy taking advice from other people. If it means something to you, then fucking act like it means something to you and do something about it. Okay? Let's pull overall advice for so many cards. Advice for pile 3. Advice for pile 3. Advice for pile 3, please. Pile 3. Bring this solar eclipse. Let's keep that one. Any more messages? Hearing yes. Any more messages? So you just have to get to it. Any more messages for pile 3, please? Plant the seed of a new template. It goes back to the Aquarius energy that's very fixed and convicted in their ways. They don't really make room for anything outside of what they know because they feel they know everything, which they're very knowledgeable of everything. But we're being asked to do it different from what you know, from that experience that you've had before, so you know how to deal with it. Okay? We have return from the underworld and to engage in life. We have seek the guide with noble ideals. What is that? Something's flying by my foot. Keep the vigil, justice will triumph. Okay. And again, we have more mountain energy. You have been hiding away from this situation. Again, it's like the acting as if it never existed. But I want to say, how far do you think you're going to get when you have huge things like this in the closet? People are like, yeah, I'm going towards my new beginning, but I have all these open doors. You're just going to get more. Even if it was meant to be different, you're just going to get more of what you had if you don't work through these karmic things that come up for us throughout each lifetime. Okay? Come out of your shell. Pick up the phone. Maybe not pick up the phone. I don't want to say phone. I want to say that whatever the situation is it deserves more than a phone call, but more like a face-to-face. I can see your face. I can see your reactions. I can hear your tone. I can feel your body language, okay? Seek the guide with noble ideas. Obviously, you guys need to clear out the energy and the company that you're keeping right now. It's asking you to only speak of this situation with people of high integrity, people that want the best for you, people that want, sorry about that, it cut out, people that want to see you succeed and accomplish, what you have placed yourself here in this lifetime to do. I'm hearing keep the faith and keep that cup that held the love you have for this person in it. Even if it may be empty, you know how we go and we donate the things that we no longer want or use. I'm hearing keep that cup on the shelf until that final conversation has been had, until you guys are able to really communicate and talk with one another. Don't be so quick to throw out the things that you feel you don't need for the things that you want instead. You'll find yourself hungry much, much later. I'm sorry, you guys, someone called me. I'm like, does that mean that this reading is over? Keep faith in the situation until you guys have had that talk, okay? Until you've talked to this person, you guys have put everything out on the table. And it may not clear the air, but at least no one will be in the dark. This could be affecting your 8th house. Ooh. Whichever sun sign this is, their sun could be affecting your 8th house, or someone's 8th house could be affecting you in some type of way. I'm getting finances. Again, finances. It could be an older family member. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm getting that you guys may not know just how serious or vital that this person is or this situation is to you until the people that you've trusted has ran it away. Okay? I'm getting dogs all over the place. And yeah, dogs can be loyal, so you feel these people are loyal to you, but they're not. Okay? They're laughing at you when you think they're laughing with you. They get off on you. They get off listening to you speak ill of this person or situation. They throw in bad advice just to see you follow this bad advice. It's not good at all, you guys. Okay? So it's just be mindful of the people that you share your personal business with. And the people that you care about the most, if they're not around right now, it may have been their time, but I think it deserves more than just shutting the door and never knowing because you never asked. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna have to piece together this video, and you know it drives me crazy when I have to do that, but anything for y'all. Of course, if any of it resonated, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to start doing personals again, but I will let you guys know that as well. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Even if you just want to contact me if you have any questions, that's down below too. I like the like button, but of course that's more of a vanity type situation. But it's good to know that you guys, are feeling it. I will be back a little bit later in the week. Of course, this is kicking my ass, but I am trying to move forward for sure and stay positive. And I want you guys to do the same. You guys have a great evening, an awesome solar eclipse. And remember to just kind of ride with the current. There's so many things morphing and changing. Just think of it as like quicksand or sand or like clay that's being reformed, remolded, before everything turns solid. So if there's things that you want to take out before it becomes solid, do so. If there's things or situations, people, places that you want a part of where you're going, then make sure you take that time out to remind them that you want to bring them with you. Okay? If something is struggling or fighting to leave your life, then let it go. Let it go. Okay? There's always something better, but it's not up to us to go looking for those things. Okay? Sometimes we end up jamming ourselves up and fucking it up more when we think we know what's best. Okay? Seek spirit, you seek your guides, and you allow yourself to be led in those moments where it seems very dark. Okay? I hope this was of help and it resonated. I said that like 50 times. You guys have a great night. Bye.